Hello, in this video you'll learn how to run C# code directly from the .cs file. Essentially you can replace your PowerShell scripts. You don't have to create a whole command project for a simple script in C# if you want to do it in C#. And here we have a great example of one of those occasions. Maybe you don't want to mess with OpenSSLs and downloading that and running that through console interface. But you do want a simple console interface running solution where you can just run it yourself, perhaps hard code most of the stuff because why not? It's just a few simple script changes rather than messing with command line, which is a lot more difficult. You'll probably still go into a text file and change everything from there. And as you can see, in this case, quite unusual for this channel, we are not in Visual Studio, we are in Visual Studio Code, and we only have searchgenerator.cs project, which is placed in one single file, and it has this little example. So let's quickly go over the example, what it has, the arguments and all those things, and then let's see how you can actually launch it. So the example is a simple script for generating signing certificate. Is quite useful. You can watch the Revolut introduction for Revolut implementations on this channel. You can also watch separate videos how you can generate these for asymmetric signatures for JWT token, asymmetric one, quite a recent one with minimal APIs, lots of things you can apply to this whole thing, and it's quite useful. And again, doing it any other way can be difficult or can be unsafe as well. So something to look forward to in this new generation of C# abilities. But now let's take a look at the most important part, and that's the argument. So in Visual Studio, when you have console application, you can in theory provide arguments and you can create it like that, but it usually can get quite tricky, although this will kind of be the same, but you can certainly do that. So you'll just be launching, instead of exe file, executable file, you'll be launching CS file, a C# file. Again, just minimizes that need for the project, but you can still pass the arguments and you can still read whatever is on the system. You can read the file system, you can read all those things. So you could in theory add some configuration, although at that point it's probably better to just do executable. There's no need for a script. But this will be run from CMD, not from PowerShell. You don't need, again, PowerShell. It's kind of replacing PowerShell. On something like this, it's very useful. Essentially, it's just a way to run that script without having to use PowerShell, which the syntax is more difficult, and also as a C# developer, it can be quite difficult to jump from one thing to the other. But the arguments can be provided, and in this case, we take some arguments regarding the script, the signatures, and the location as well. The location will be predefined to some extent, but we take all those and then we can generate. Now, in order to actually generate, we need to open your system-wide CMD, command line interface. Let's do that. And the way you execute it, you have .NET. So anything .NET. If it doesn't work, the first thing you want to do, you want to check the .NET version. We'll get to that a bit later. But essentially, you point to your CS file like we have here in this YouTube video example. We have generator.cs, not .exe, something else, just .cs. And then if we execute it, we can also add those arguments. The arguments would be added the same way. So you have a little space and then you add your arguments, and then you can add flags, although that will still be a sort of a custom solution, just like it would be in a normal project arrangement. So if we execute, we do in fact get a result of all those good things that we generated. If you do, however, get a problem, the first thing you want to check is .NET, like this, version. If it's not 10, then it's not good. You need to install 10 because it needs to be .NET 10 for this to work. And with that said, we will conclude this video.